I don't see any way that Donald Trump can win the election tomorrow. Now, what did I do to earn that tax cut? Nothing. I didn't do anything. The David Pakman Show grew in 2018, not insignificantly, and yet my effective tax rate went down by almost 13%.
This is completely antithetical to the progressive mindset because they only view the world in terms of people who are utterly destitute and the ultra-rich. If his taxes go down and his profits go up, he makes a lot more money, and it seems to be the opposite of what the progressives are advocating for. And so he seems like this is a moral conundrum. There's something wrong, even though he hasn't done anything morally objectionable, and neither has Donald Trump in regards to cutting the taxes. There is no moral objection here.
So let's ask the question, is this good for the economy?
Why wouldn't it be?
Let's explore that, because the right says it's good to give tax cuts to businesses because they will produce more, they will hire more people, and it's going to be a big, big win for everybody. It's just not true.
Oh, okay then. I guess we'd better just give more money to the government. I'm sure they're going to be a lot less wasteful than we will with our own money. I'm happy to hear a persuasive counter-argument from you.
Now, you might say, David, well, then just send in more money to the federal government. That's not tax policy. Me sending in more money is just one of those ridiculous right-wing, sort of libertarian-ish, cartoonish ideas.
Well, that's lucky then, isn't it? Because otherwise you'd have to send the government some money that you otherwise wouldn't want to send them. But that mean, that would be a ridiculous, cartoonish, libertarian perspective. So you're not going to do that. So you end up with a bit more money and you feel morally justified in complaining that you have more money. I think they wouldn't turn down free money if they were offering. It is silly, though, because it is silly, really, ultimately, to complain about getting a tax cut.
I've been preparing for my electoral vote prediction that will be happening tomorrow on the David Pakman Show, and I want to talk through it with you because I don't see any way that Donald Trump can win the election tomorrow. And I don't know if I am just an idiot, which many of my viewers would agree with, or if I'm missing something. But barring all of the information we have being completely wrong, I don't see a path for Donald Trump to win, and we can sort of talk through it, right? So Florida is one that Trump absolutely needs. Hillary Clinton would take it. Hillary Clinton could use it, but it is not even necessary, as you can see here, even with Ohio and Florida for Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton still winning. Tell me where I'm wrong, and if you're just saying, hey, the momentum is with Trump, we are not going to get drastically different poll numbers from tonight to tomorrow. And remember that 30 to 40% of the votes have already been cast. What state specifically is it that Trump would take? Let's look, Pennsylvania is another one that people are talking about.
Shooting up in Pennsylvania, which is another one of those states where if Hillary Clinton wins, Donald Trump effectively has no chance whatsoever. In Pennsylvania, she's sometimes been up by only 2 or so.
Right. Now, Pennsylvania, I think she was going to win all along, but
this scenario that you're looking at here, if Trump can win Ohio and Pennsylvania and Florida, that would get him to 270. Pennsylvania is not looking good. 3-to-1 shot for Hillary Clinton, according to 538. Electoral-vote.com has Clinton +5. And according to 270towin.com, Pennsylvania +5 as well for Donald Trump. Tell me what you think. Where am I going wrong here?
When I was going to go through David Pakman's videos, I thought it would have been interesting to look at all the videos from the day after the general election 2016. But soon after I started to go back through his video production, I realized that it was way too many videos to compile. It took forever refreshing his videos. So it had to be sufficient with the videos uploaded from the 1st of January 2018 to the 30th of June, and that is 6 months. But I do think his obsession with Donald Trump gets apparent anyway. So let's see how many of his videos has to do with Trump. I have made 5 categories. 1. Videos that contains titles that includes Donald Trump's name or part of it, and or Trump being depicted in the thumbnail. 2. Videos regarding his administration, Huckabee Sanders for example. 3. Videos that is about Trump but not himself directly, the border control, Russia, Ivanka, Barron, Trumpists, Kim Jong-un, etc. 4. Videos about Republicans, guns. 5. The alt-right, of course, because Trump's connection in Pakman's mind to the alt-right is apparent. And I will count every video that is in category 1, 2 and 3, and when it comes to category 4 and 5 I will count half of them. He has his Patriots mails in which he takes pride in having haters, and in which Trump's name probably comes up at several occasions. So I will put to this sum an additional 20 videos. This means that of 1,188 videos, 563 of them are about Trump directly or close to it. So in at least 47% of his videos, David is talking about Trump. No topic, no or other person comes anywhere near this amount. The closest person is probably Pakman himself. No video is anything but negative about Trump. The obsession is driven by hate, I presume.
What's your question, Giovanni?
All right, my question is, what do you think about, hold on, I just forgot the question. All right, how you feel about the establishment media just reporting on the whole affairs of Donald Trump instead of, I don't know, reporting on serious issues that are going to affect people?
Yeah, well, listen, I crushed CNN for this half hour just show debate that they had with Stormy Daniels' lawyer and Michael Cohen's lawyer, I've been super clear. Like the Stormy Daniels story is relevant insofar as the legality of the payments involved and the possible pattern of using non-disclosure agreements in a possibly coerced fashion to silence women. That's the relevant part. Trump having an affair is not really the relevant part. Hour-long discussions are a distraction. So big picture, I agree with you, with the caveat that there is validity to the story, but it's very, very specific. There's specific elements that are the important ones of that story. It is instantly a cash cow, 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 cash cow.
Making stuff a porn actress has said is creepy. Well, it isn't as creepy as this. There's something very unsettling and unsound with Pakman's psychophants.
You know, you're really beautiful. And a woman that looks like that has to have her own special scent.
Oh, thank you. Maybe you could tell me what you think of this scent.
I like that.
This may be the best of all. Oh, you dirty boy, you. Oh. Donald, I thought you were a gentleman.
You can't say I didn't try.
Of course, I get it. He's doing it in a sort of tongue-in-cheek way.
But why did you put jokingly in inverted commas? I mean, he's obviously making a political point. This is obviously not a literal exhortation for them to do this. This is obviously a commentary on the corruption in the Democratic Party and a candidate that you would have voted for, I imagine.
John Hannity saying, if Hillary got away with it, why not do it yourself? And of course, it's ridiculous. And it's
Why is it ridiculous? It's only ridiculous because Hillary has a privileged position above everyone else where she can get away with doing this and other people can't because of her fucking connections.
actually not that surprising to hear Sean Hannity give bad legal advice, since after all,
It's not fucking bad legal advice, you pedant.
was really a point about how there's a double standard over how Hillary Clinton was treated. But what about the big picture that everybody's missing, which is, unless you have things to hide, why would you destroy evidence anyway, right?
Why did Hillary destroy her evidence, David? Holy fuck, David, I agree with you. Completely on board. They've definitely got something to hide. Hillary has definitely got something to hide, which is why she fucking destroyed the evidence. And the fact that she's got something to hide is the reason she fucking got away with it.
Like, in other words, whether or not Sean Hannity is actually telling people to destroy evidence
He's not, you fucking pleb. Come on.
before a federal investigation, or satirically making a point about Hillary Clinton,
Demonstrably. Go on.
it's only useful to destroy evidence if there is evidence that would be incriminating, which I guess Sean Hannity is considering to be a foregone conclusion here, right?
Yes, with Hillary Clinton, that's exactly it. A damning indictment of Hillary Clinton.
The question is whether he's joking about destroying the evidence or not. There doesn't seem to be any question about the reality that there is incriminating evidence that people might be turning over to Robert Mueller.
On Hillary's hard drives, which you destroyed. Completely agree, David. Completely agree. Focus, David. Come on. Focus. Come on.
So vote in November to get Republicans out of power in the House and get them out of power in the Senate. Vote in 2020 to get Donald Trump out. And then you don't have to worry about the pardon strategy, assuming, of course, that the next president isn't as deranged as Trump and is...
David, that's what you've been telling people for years, and now you have Donald Trump.
Let me do some short comments on headlines on David Pakman's channel, and let's watch how the pictures of Trump looks like, what he chooses to portray him as. The Pakman man is on fire when it comes to Donald Trump. More Americans siding with Canada than Trump. Now, Trump isn't a country and Canada isn't a person. So I don't... yeah. How much Trumpists actually care about immigrant children? There is something missing here. I think they are talking about illegal immigrant children. And those children are taken care of not by being caged. Trump putting immigrant kids in military camps. Look at that picture. Garbage. China strikes back against Trump. Trade war, China. It seemed to all look at him so sorrow. Looks like China bought Trump. Okay. Very weird. China strikes back. China bought Trump. That's a bad buy. Very bad buy. Grab the popcorn. New Comey interview this weekend. Yeah, I have been eating a lot of popcorn, just waiting to see something substantial as evidence in this collusion question. Bush lawyer, more evidence against Trump than Nixon. Well, then Trump should have been resigning long ago. More evidence, okay. Whatever, Pakman. Guccified 2.0 unmasking makes it much harder to deny Trump collusion. Okay. But still denying and no evidence. It's harder to deny. Oh god, this is so boring. Pakman, you have Trump derangement syndrome. It's harder to deny Russia collusion now. Okay, okay. Trump illegally shredding White House documents. Yeah, well, Hillary did it, so why can't Trump? Trump ruins Earth Day. Probably Trump is God or something. But he seems quite happy about it. Trump totally humiliates himself. Trump wipes dandruff off French president's shoulder. That's a quite nice thing to do. It's quite embarrassing to go around in a dark suit with dandruff on the shoulder. Humiliates himself while helping his fellow man. Yeah, well, Pakman, you will never help anyone with dandruff. Europe is losing trust in the US. Ironic. Europe is losing trust in the UN. More evidence of collusion. Yes. Oh my god, there is so much evidence. It's incredible. North Korea meeting cancelled. Oh my god, this is fake news. And look at Trump. He's just startled. Good job, Pakman. You don't know shit. Trump's North Korea meeting is falling apart. Oh, here they have had this cancelled meeting and it's falling apart by Pakman's status. It's official. Trump illegally blocking free speech. Yeah, this was probably about him blocking certain trolls on his Twitter. Yeah, very much blocking free speech. Oh my god, Pakman. Caller, did Trump collude with Russia? This reminds me of some... wait a minute. There's a law... Betteridge law of headlines. Any headline that ends in a question mark can be answered by the word no. So, with Betteridge law of headlines, I will say no. Thank Pakman, you are making it so easy. Did Trump contribute to his tenant's death? Oh my god. No! If Ivanka weren't my daughter. Very tasteful. Oh, Pakman, very tasteful. Very tasteful. That's style. That's your style. Kanye West loses his mind. Yeah. He supports Trump. Of course he is losing his mind. Man kneels at White House during anthem. A fat man virtue signaling on the White House lawn. Oh my god. Results of Trump's mental exam. Trump not the mentor, just a terrible person. No, Pakman, you're making this so easy. Trump, deportees are animals. I think there is a better picture of these deportees. MS-13. And don't fall for Trump's MS-13 immigration propaganda. That isn't propaganda, that was fact. That was what he was referring to when he said that thing about deportees. Pakman, you are a slimy, poisonous snake. Trump is using more Nazi language and a picture of Hitler. Thanks, Pakman, you are really something. And what has probably the kids our future or something very Nazi-like. Warrant out for Nazi-linked Trump advisor. There have we that said word again. Oh, Adolf Hitler and Donald Trump. Yeah, Pakman. This is propaganda. This is so magnificent guilt by association. This is the most lazy shit you are doing. Oh, Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler again. I like saying that word because I can say it together with David Pakman. Adolf Hitler, David Pakman's favorite dictator. The favorite dictator he's making money from. Trump tweets Nazi slogan. Kids are our future. Oh, there have we a swastika, and Trump is watching very... giving the alt-right a pass and the swastika. Oh, go fuck yourself. Trump has no clue what's going on. That, Pakman, is projection. Trump thinks immigrants don't have rights. Illegal immigrants, and he is shouting and is very angry on that picture. Trump lying about P-tape. That tape was a lie from the start. Trump dossier, Senate testimony revealed, and nothing substantial about that. There was piss in the bed, or it wasn't. Trump ruins Memorial Day. He's God. He is God. And look at that face. He's just the boss of the world. Trump the triggered snowflake. Oh God, Pakman. This is the classic use of turning the table. It just doesn't work. If there is some politician that isn't a snowflake that doesn't get triggered like you think, it's Trump. It's just, oh my God, this is so childish. MSNBC, please fire Joe Reid. Oh, here have we that very soft Pakman someone has said something Pakman found triggering, and as the snowflake David Pakman is, the Adolf Hitler loving Pakman wants to get rid of people and let them lose their jobs. Yeah, that's style. That's very stylish. Can presidents really solve racism? No. No, my God, no. Oh, Jesus, what a stupid question. Caller disturbed by Trump pulling out of UN human rights. Pulling out of the UN Human Rights Commission is absolutely the right thing to do. It's the appendix of the UN. It's very corrupt. Trump gets totally cucked again by Trudeau. What? Okay. A new Trump dossier. Oh my God. Okay. The White House's cover-up of Trump's stupidity. Okay, now I also have that picture again. There he looks very stupid. The Goldwater rule. Pakman. Look it up. Look it up. Prop! Up to it. Trump pulls US from UN Human Rights Council. Oh, I said commission earlier. Council. Good. Very good. Let that sinkhole just... Oh, he's draining the swamp. He's pulling out of the swamp when he can't get rid of it. Smart. Useless White House misspells something important again. Oh, God. Why do conservatives... Oh, this is about Trump. Why not talk about the worst example of socialism today? Caller. The rise of fake intellectuals. Yeah, David Pakman, I don't think you should talk about fake intellectualism.
Cash cow. Cash cow, 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 cash cow.